Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just watching my video for the first time, make sure you subscribe because I have a whole lot of information that can help you to relocate into Canada, and then information that can help you settle down when you finally relocate to Canada. So you're welcome back, guys. And then if you have been following my channel, let's hug. Wow, so this video, basically what I want to do is because I've been receiving a whole lot of message from people, a lot of messages from people that they want to come to Canada, especially whenever I made any post, whenever I post my picture, I got a whole lot of message from people that, oh, show me, can you help me? I want to come to Canada. Whereby I have like a well-detailed information on my YouTube page on how to do the whole thing yourself, the process and all that. But I think the informations were too much for them. So what I just want to do in this video is that I want to do like a breakdown. Everything is going to be in this video, like a summary of everything. If you want to come to Canada, the process, I will do the summary of it. Then if you want to know more about each thing that I want to say, you can now go back to my YouTube and watch a detailed video about that. But I will just like run through everything like in summary. So if you want to come to Canada, first thing is that don't let anybody deceive you that, oh, Canada is cold. You know, whenever we post picture, people in Canada, we always caption it that, do you still want to come to Canada? Canada is cold and all that. Hey, don't let anyone deceive you with Canada is cold. Yes, there is cold here, but people are living here. You understand? So you just have to dress very well. There are a whole lot of opportunities, like loads of opportunities here. You know, healthcare. Our healthcare is super big. You know, free healthcare, support from the government, good education system, good road. There is electricity. A whole lot of opportunities, and then you can also become a Canadian citizen. You understand? So a whole lot of opportunities and benefits from the government. You know, government will just wake up one day and they'll be like, we're happy today, let us dash people money. You understand? I still received $500 a few days ago that, you know, government dash us. You understand? So there are a whole lot of opportunities, there are jobs and all that you get. So, and you're working, you're getting your pay, they respect you at work, you know. The cold thing is just secondary part. You understand? Get a good life for yourself. If you know how to get out from that country, whatever country you're from, just get out. So don't let anyone deceive you with cold. Moving forward, if you want to come to Canada, there are different pathways. The first route is study route. The second one is maybe a job. You want to come as a worker. The third one is you want to come as a permanent resident. But in this video, I'll be focusing on study because, you know, I came through study. So I'll be focusing on study, and I'll make another videos about, you know, job, permanent resident and all that. But let's focus on study in this video. Let me do the summary of everything for you. So the first thing is that, do you want to do it yourself or you want to use agent? Because people always message me, oh, show me, can you send me agents that can help me to do it? The thing is that if you're coming as a student, there are two parts to it. The school application, right? School application, that is the admission. You have to first secure admission. Then after your admission, you will apply for your visa. You get school application, which is the admission. Then after they've given you admission, you will now apply for visa. The school admission, you can do it yourself. You understand? You can do the school admission yourself. You just have to dedicate time. You understand? So if you want to do it yourself, follow my step here. Then if you want to use agents, the same thing that agents will do for you, that's the same thing you're gonna do yourself. You understand? So if you know you want to pay agents to do it for you, you know, just find agents that you can pay. But you can do it yourself. The application process is online. You understand? If you follow this step. But for the visa application, you can do the visa application yourself as well, because I did everything myself. But If you can't do that one yourself, I can now recommend agents for you, because that one is, you have to. This video, I'm just going to focus on the school application. So once you have your admission, right, contact me. We can work together for your visa application. Now, the school admission. How you're going to come here as a student. First thing you have to do is to understand the province that we have here. We have different provinces here. We have about 12 or 13 provinces. Understand each one of them. Which one do you want to come? Which of the province? Because each province, they have their own advantage and disadvantage. You understand? Some province is more colder. You understand? Like this place I am now is cold. So some province, they don't have too much of cold there, but their living expenses is very, very high. Some province, their tuition, the school fee, the schools in that environment, the tuitions are very, very high. So you have to understand all these things yourself. You understand, before you decide that, this is the province you want to apply to. You get. So that's the first step. Second step, what program do you want to come and do? Is it undergraduate? Is it a graduate program? Is it masters? Is it BSc? Is it diploma? Is it all those? You understand? Which one do you want to come and do? So these are the things you have to first ask yourself. You understand? These things are very important, because if you have a BSc before and you just say, I just want to japa, I just want to come to Canada, so let me just apply for any diploma course or certificate course like undergraduates, it's going to affect you when you want to apply for your visa. Because someone that has a BSc before and then you now want to go and do a program that is lower than what you have studied before, though they will give you the admission, but by the time you want to apply for your visa, the embassy will say, why do you want to go back? Your education is supposed to progress. You understand? They call it education progression. That is, your education is not progressing. You understand? So if you have BSc before, you have to think higher course to do. Understand the kind of program you want to do. You don't want to do something that you have done before, or something that is lower than what you have done before. You understand? So if you have a BSc before, so you should think of something that is higher. You understand? So that by the time you're applying for your visa application, your application will not be rejected. So that's that. The next thing also is the course. You understand? Because these are the things you have to put in consideration before you apply for the admission. If not, it's going to affect you when you're applying for your visa. The course. What did you study in your, if you are doing undergraduate, you don't have any problem about this. You can apply for any course. But if you are going for the graduate program, so what did you study in your undergraduate, in your BSc? What did you study? Let's say, for example, you studied English in your BSc, and then you now want to do like a master's. You now say, you want to do a computer science. You don't have any background in computer science. You understand? So your application might not be approved when you want to apply for your visa, unless if you have a very, very good reason to justify why you want to switch your course. You understand? So try to maintain the course you did, or something that is very relative. You get. For example, now if you did, let's say English in your BSc, and you want to do your master's, maybe you can go for mass communication. They were still kind of related. You understand? That is another thing you have to put into consideration when you're applying for your admission. Now that you know what you want now, so the next thing now is for you to apply for the school. You understand? First thing first, you've know the province you want to apply to, and then you've know that the program you want to study, the program you want to apply to. Next thing is for you to go on Google. You understand? Make Google your best friend. Just go on Google. It's very simple. Just search for, let's say, you know what the province. The first province we have is Alberta. We have Ontario. We have Nova Scotia. We have British Columbia. You understand? All these are our province. So the first thing you have to do, go on Google, search for universities type the name of that province. You understand? Let's say Alberta. Universities in Alberta. It's going to bring you all the universities in Alberta, their websites. Just go to their official website. Don't go to any blog, you understand? Because there are some blogs that advertise the website. Go to their official website of each university, and everything you would ever need is on that university website. You understand? Because I do get message from people, oh, show me, help me to find out. Do you want me to go to the school to go help you to ask? I can't go to the school. Every application process is online. If you just ask me to help you, the same thing that you're going to do, that's the same thing I will do as well. It's online. So just do it yourself so that you can have more information about the school, about the requirements and all that. So go on Google. First thing first, go on Google, type the name of the province you want to apply to. Universities type the name of the province, maybe British Columbia, or if it is college. Or you can do, this is what I always do for my home. I will type universities in that province. After I've checked all the universities, I've checked all their information, I'll also type college in that province. So it will also bring their college. It also bring their college, the college they have in that province. So I will check everything. And don't be confused as I'm mentioning province. Province means state. We don't use state in Canada. We call them province. You understand? Just like you have states in Nigeria, Lagos State, Abuja. You understand? We have province here. It is province we call them. So search for school. That's the first thing. So just be clicking on those school one by one and be reading the information. And these are the things you need to check out for. Listen, once you know the name of the school, my own school is University of Calgary. First thing you have to do, check maybe that school has a DLI. Is a DLI, like a designated learning institute. DLI is very important. Why? Because any school that is not DLI approved, designated learning institute approved, after you finish your study, you'll be going on. You understand? And do you want to go back home when you finish your study? I'm so sure you don't want to do that. You understand? I'm so sure you want to finish your study and then find a way to stay here and work here and live here. You get? So if the school is not DLI approved, when you finish your study, you'll be going on. So any school you want to apply to, you get. So first thing first, once you know the name of the school, before you started reading everything about the school, you understand? Just go on Google, type DLI Canada. It will show you the website, Canadian Designated Learning Institute website, and select your province, the province where the school is, and search for the name of the school. If the school is DLI approved, it's going to write yes. It will write, you see, hey. Do you see right now? Can you see it? So this one now is DLI approved. As you can see, it writes postgraduate work permit, postgraduate PGWP, right? So postgraduate work permit means after you finish your study, they will give you a work permit. So if it says no, don't apply to that school. You understand? So know all these things, because a whole lot of people have made mistakes. They just apply to any school. You get? So that's the first thing to check for. So the second thing you want to check for is your course. You understand? What course do you want to do? You already know the course you want to do, right? So on that school website, search for the course. You understand? Because not every school offers every course here in Canada. You might want to do maybe petrochemical, and maybe that university is not doing petrochemical. You get? So search for the course they offer in that university. Everything is on the university website. Search for the course. So once you've seen the course, once you've seen that, oh, this university is doing the course I want to do, you can continue searching for the rest information. But if they don't have the course and they don't have like a related course you can do, just close the website, go to another one. You get? So first thing you have to check on that website is the course. So the second thing you have to check is the admission requirement. You understand? So check the admission requirements. Like for example, if you want to do a PhD, the requirements will be there. The things you must have, the things you must do, everything would be under that course. You understand? So you have to read it if you meet up with the admission requirements. And let me just quickly explain the requirement. So we have two different programs, right? We have undergraduate and graduate program. Undergraduate means maybe you want to do diploma high school diploma or BSc, you understand, those two, or certificate course you get. So graduate program means PhD, masters, postgraduate diploma, that is PGD, and postgraduate certificate. That is if you want to do graduate program. So the requirements for the undergraduates, maybe you want to do just ordinary diploma or BSc, the requirement is very simple. Every website, the requirement is very simple. Just your high school certificate, transcript. If you're from Nigeria, your WAEC. That's all. You understand? That's all. They only need your WAEC. You don't have to write any English examination, because these are some of the questions that people always ask me, that, oh, do I have to write English exam like IELTS and all that? No, you don't need any English examination. That's one good thing about being a Nigerian, you understand, if you are from Nigeria. But if you are from other country, you can check the requirements on the school website. But for Nigeria, you don't have to write an English exam. Just apply with your WAEC. Just submit your WAEC, and then that's all. So that's undergraduate. But for graduate program, the requirement, if you want to do like a master's, there are two different types of masters. We have course-based and research. You understand? So if you just want to do course-based masters, course-based means you have to go to class, attend lectures, the same way you did in your undergraduate, and then write exam, that's all. But research, you have to conduct a research. So for the course-based, the requirement is your transcript, your university transcript. This transcript you are given, you know, your university transcript. I believe you know the meaning of transcript now. I don't have to be explaining that. So your transcript is very important. You understand? And it must not be original, because some people will be like, oh, my school, I haven't gotten my original transcript. No, you can get what they need during your school application is just unofficial transcript. You understand? So if you can download it from your school website, I know some school they have their like transcript. You can download your transcript from the school website. You can just download that and use it to apply. And if your school does not have that option where you can download your transcript, just go to your school, tell them you need your transcript. They will give it to you and use it to apply. You understand? So that is for course-based, the requirement for course-based. This also applies to if you want to do postgraduate diploma, same requirement, transcript, your BSc transcript or your HND transcript. Then if it's a certificate program, same as well, your transcript, because it is graduate program. You know, they expect you to have an undergraduate degree before you apply for graduate program. So some of them might require you to write a statement of purpose for your study. Why do you want to study the course? Just go online, type statement of purpose for your course. It will bring samples for you which you can use. But now, if it is PhD you want to do or master's research you want to do, the requirement is kind of different. They will require for a transcript as well if it is master's research. But you also have to secure a supervisor. Supervisor is needed. So you have to first search for supervisor on that school website before you apply. So I made a video about that, how to search for your supervisors and all that. So those are the required. And if it is PhD you want to do, they will need you will have to have a supervisor as well. And then you have to have your master's degree before you can do like a PhD. So that is that for the requirement. So search for their requirement on the school website. They have the requirement, everything, every information you ever need is on that school website. The next thing you want to do is to check the date that the portal is going to open. Now you search for the requirements, you search for everything, the course, the program, you know the program, you find out about the school and all that. So check the date that the portal is going to open. It's not any time you can apply. There is a season where you can apply. So you either apply against fall or against winter. You understand? Most school they admit against fall or against winter. Our winter start from January and our fall start from September. So if you want to apply for September, if you want to like apply for September admission, you have to apply as early as like January. You understand? You have to apply as early as January for them to admit you by September. So apply very early. You understand? Because the portal always closes like about 7 months. The portal closes about 7 months before the resumption date. So the next thing you want to check on the school website is the tuition. You understand? So you want to check the tuition. Is this something you can afford? You understand? So these are all the information you have to check on the school website. Check the tuition. Can you afford it? Oh, if you can't afford it, just close the page. Go to another school. You understand? Go and check another school website. We have hundreds of schools here in Canada. You understand? Check different ones. And let me just give you this, guys. There are some provinces that their tuition is very expensive. Like, if you are not financially, kick, don't apply to that province, because any universities, any college in that province, they were very expensive. One of them is this Alberta, this Calgary. University of Calgary. The tuition I die. You understand? The tuition is, So they even increased the tuition fee recently. Now let me give you some province that you can apply to, that any universities you see in that province, they were kind of affordable. You understand? Saskatchewan. Yeah, till now everybody don't know how to pronounce it, but just Saskatchewan. Some people just say Saskatchewan. So universities and college there, they were very affordable. It's not that the school is not well standard. The school have like standard school, but just that the government of that province, they've subsidized the tuition fee for students. You understand? So the first one you want to check is Saskatchewan. Search for the university there. The universities there, they were affordable. The second one is New Brunswick. You understand? New Brunswick. So search for school there. The tuition fee are affordable. Don't be like, oh, I want to go to Toronto, I want to go to Ontario. That is where things are happening. The tuition are very expensive there, and even the living expensive. They were very expensive there. So the third one is Newfoundland and Labrador. The tuition at Newfoundland and Labrador are very affordable. Then the last one is British Columbia. Those are the schools you can focus on, the province you can focus on. You understand? So after you've known all these things, you've gotten all this information, the next thing for you to do is to apply online. You understand? Everything is online. Everything is online. You can do it. Everything I've mentioned now is something you can do yourself. You get, it's just for you to search, know what you want to do. Oh, this one is so expensive, I can't go here, I can't afford it. You understand? Then apply online. And the application fee is always within $80 to $140. So it depends on the school, Canadian dollars, between $80 and $140. Check for the application fee and apply. So once you apply, it will register, it will ask you to upload all your documents and pay for the application fee and submit it, and then that's all. And then you have to wait for decision from the school. Maybe in some is within a month, some within 3 weeks, some within 2 months, some within 3 months. You understand? Wait for their decision. If they admit you, message me again. We'll start from the next one, which is the visa application. So this one is the primary one that anybody can do themselves. So if you want to come to Canada, don't give up on that dream. Just start it. Start today. I'm going to answer questions. It's better you listen to all these questions. The questions that people always ask me, and the best reply I always give them.